Hello, my friends. You, my friends, are experienced processing machines. Everywhere you look, you are going to see, feel, hear, think, sense, touch, nothing but experiences. It's not like that other places. She says if I ignore this thing, it won't bother me, but I don't believe. Everywhere, there are things to experience. I could also say to you, my friend, everywhere you go, everywhere your focus goes, there are things to distract you. It's true and it's untrue at the same time. You see, it's true. If you listen there, listen back there, there's all sorts of noises right here. If you listen to any of them, you would get distracted. Or you would get connected. What's the difference? That's what I want to talk to you about. Actually, that's what I was asked to talk about today, my friends. I am Zazoo, that is what they call me. I don't have a name because I am not in body. I am just coming through this that you call a channel. Where I come from, there are no names. It is energy, which is most of the creation is energy. You are in what you call physical form. You call it life. I call it the experience life system. This system that is set up for a reason and where you experience life, but it is really one experience after 500 more to process. So I call you an experience processing machine, and that changes. But anyway, so you are here. There are all of these things to distract you or to connect you. Distract you and connect you to what? To the only thing there is, which is you. Now, you may say to me, but Zazoo, there's a bird, there's a chair, there's a sky. Your ancient cultures all agree that it was an illusion. From the Indian, my friend will tell me if I'm right, Ayurvedic, to Plato, to ancient Mesoamericans, they said it was an illusion, a falsity. Just like when you go to the movies, you know that's false, but you get distracted or connected there too. I could say that you're built for it. You're built for having these experiences, for processing them. Whether you're at the movies or whether you are in your life. And they are either going to distract you from yourself or connect you to yourself. Now, you get disconnected all the time. Is that good? Is that bad? All that matters in the end, at the end of your day, at the end of your experience, at the end of your life, is how you feel. Doesn't it, my friend? You put your head down on your pillow at night, and some days you go, yes, I am well tired. I am on top of the world. The world is wonderful. And then there are other times when you sort of go, what a bad day, what a bad experience. Get me out of here. I can't go to sleep, check out fast enough. Which do you prefer? Because you get to choose. There's no one forcing you one way or the other. Maybe yourself, but no one else. Not the wind, not the bird, not anything else. Just you. So this show of life, I like that wording better than the illusion, just because that's all it really is. It's a show of life. this show of life, sometimes it distracts you, but sometimes you distract yourself. I'm going to back up one moment, and I'm going to say, my friends, if you are interested in having it all, in being it all, in feeling like you are on top of the world, you are it all, because all that is you, and when you are it all, you are all that matters. When you show up and you think you are all that, you are attractive to people. If it is out of ego, it quickly becomes unattractive. If it is out of the true light that you are, it quickly magnetizes and gets more powerful. And that is because there is nothing you want more than not to see the light show, but to be the light show. I like that. That's some good wording, my friend. I promise you, my friend is going to quote me and use that quote. It's a good one. As well he should. As well you should. That's Zazoo, as they have spelled and chosen my name. You want to be the light show. When you don't know how, you fall. You fall into arrogance, you fall into ego, you fall into someone else's light show. And that's what I'm really talking to you about today. When you are connected to yourself, when you are taking all of these things to process, the bird, the sky, whatever, the person that says something to you, whether it is good or bad, because it doesn't matter, like I said, my friend, call it whatever you want. Call it evil, call it punishing, call it sweet, call it benevolent. It matters not. You take it all in, you process it. It is just the light show. But when you are the light show, you fall not, you light up. There's this external light show going on all around you. It is pointing out that you want to light up, and it is distracting you, depending on, let's say, what side of the coin you are, what side of yourself you are. So you show up, and you're either arrogant, full of shit, you are full of confidence, but it is false or real. It is a light show, or you're lighting up. How you grab your drink. Yes, how you grab your drink. How you get the water off your fingers. How you hold the camera. That's the only difference. And you say, Mr. Zazoo, if it's that easy, how do I do it? And I say to you, become aware, my friend. Because you become distracted and you fall into other light shows. You fall into the light show of the sky. Sometimes it reminds you of you, it's a good thing. Sometimes you fall and your energy floats away. Can that be? Yes. All of the time. Here's the thing, my friend. When you come into this experiential life system, which they won't let me in, they'll let me talk about a lot of things because they'll let me assist you in finding your own light. But they say, you already know how to find the light, you're not allowed in. So you come into this experiential life processing system. You come in and there's a setup. Why? Because in order to be this sort of life, you have to agree that you're going to have feathers. Otherwise, you're not that life. It's just simply you agree, you don't agree. So, you want to be human, you agree. They say, this is how it is. And you come into this light show. The first thing that happens when you go to the movies, you take your seat, you agree. You pay, you get your ticket, you pay, you go in, you get your seat, maybe you got your popcorn, whatever, it doesn't matter. You agree to it. The lights go off. It's dark. How different is your experience? It is exactly the same. It is exactly dark, dense. You're in someone else's hands, so to speak. And then the light show begins. And through this light show, either you get lost or you find yourself. But in the dark, what is there? There's dark. There's not light. You can interpret that any way you want, my friend, obviously. You can interpret that to mean that in the dark you lose track of yourself. Well, in the dark you can't see what's right in front of you. That's not an unfair statement. In the dark, you're not able to see the birds, the sky. It's true. In the dark, I could go on and on. You may not know what you desire. You may not know who you are. I could go on and on. The lights come on and you start to get ideas. You start to say, I like this character, I don't like this character. You get identified, you lose yourself. Where does your energy go? So, there are so many spiritual schools, especially ancient ones, who would talk about that now moment, what you call it now, being here. My friend calls it self-presence. It means that your focus and your energy are here. And that's what I'm really talking to you about today. You are here. If you are here, and if you are in your seat at the movie theater, and you are aware that you are in your seat, and you are aware that there is a light show, and you are aware that it is lights, that the lights aren't going to come out and bite you. The bird might come over and bite me, but in the show, you are aware of yourself. You are aware of everything about yourself, those senses, those things I went through. You hear, you sense, and you do it. You think, you feel. You do it to know that experience here, in your self, your PowerPoint, as it is called. Your PowerPoint is here, it's not out there. Out there is the light show. You can take your energy out there because you're cosmic. However, your cosmic power here, in the eye. That's what I like to talk about, but that's a different video. In the eye is your cosmic power. The whole message today, when you, my friend, escape into the light show of your life, drinking heavily or whatever escape you like, relationship. Who doesn't get into a nice, juicy, dysfunctional relationship where you want your lover to make you feel good? You want your lover to make you happy, to be nice to you. Let me know. Don't let me know how that works out. I already know. You have taken your cosmic self and put it out of your reach. Now, you are used to relating to this. Your hands, this is how you do things on your computer, with a hammer, whatever. You do things here. You still want your energy, your focus out there. Can you change out there? No. I'm baffled. I watch some of my friends in the system having their experiences. They can reach up to here, up to their fingers, and yet they claim victim. They cry because their heart was broken. Yes, it happens. I know it happens. Your heart gets broken. But my point is, my friend, bring your hands in. The truth is, the things that you do, they tend to be even closer. You don't do things like this. That would be quite the sight. You do things close to you. Generally, close to your heart. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that enlightening? That's a secret. Big secret. I tell you all sorts of secrets. I have to be careful what I tell you because sometimes they say, stop it. Too much. You do things close to your heart. Don't give your heart away. Don't give your cosmic self away. Don't ease into your friends or your team or your brand or whatever it is that you think is going to make you feel good. When you're putting your head down on your pillow or when you're meditating, stop to see what's really meaningful, my friend. It's going to be close to your heart. Stop to change your mindset. Change how you see things. Use your senses. You don't hear what's going on 10 feet away from you, if you know what I mean. You hear what's going on here. You hear what's here. I like that. Pay attention to that. Bring your energy here. If you don't know how, bring your focus here. You can be aware at your surroundings, but your focus here. That alone, do that for 7 days and tell me how that affects you, my friend. And if you do, you'll find it. If you tell me, if you share, you tell me, you'll find it affecting even more. You'll find yourself getting more empowered. You'll find yourself becoming more cosmic. You'll find yourself manifesting and having things working out more. What's better than manifest? It doesn't happen when you lose yourself. Watch your focus, because your focus just slips away out of your sight, out of your reach. And then you are disempowered, my friend. Empower yourself. Bring yourself back. Back so that you can be cosmic. The more cosmic you become, the more, interestingly enough, you hear my secrets. I tell them, but not everybody hears them. And there you have it, my friend. Until next time.